God, I don't even have much of an intro either, annoyingly. So I don't know if you've noticed from the Lord of the Rings videos, I just kind of I'll boot the game back up and just carry on playing as if nothing happened in between
Yeah,
sessions.
no, it's all good. It's all good.
Here's a 20-minute
I think,
episode of Drew looking at menus again.
but listen, we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
Do not worry.
Hello, everybody. It's Drew here, and I'm joined by the RPGRecusant. If you want to say hi.
Hey everybody, it is me, the RPGRecusant. I love some role-playing games, and I'm very, very happy to be here with Drew to take on the Odyssey that is of trees, the Etrian Odyssey.
Somewhere in Etrian, or yeah. Man, you showed me this game, and I was hot for it instantly. I don't know how I'd never heard of this game series before. Because from what you said, it's my understanding this is like an old like Nintendo DS game, right?
Yeah, and it's got kind of a Steam reimagining. And yeah, I personally started it on my channel, but I was very much like, oh, I just wish like I could play more of it. And you were up to doing a playthrough, so we kind of said we'd collab on this and get a party of ne'er-do-well adventurers and descend into the labyrinth below.
Yeah, is it considered a dungeon? I suppose. I don't know. I guess in a way, but
Yeah,
it didn't help that I managed to get, because there's 3 of these, and I've managed to get a key for all 3 of them very cheap. So now I feel like obviously I don't want to give us too big a burden, but I'm thinking we might do a run through of all 3 maybe, if all this works out well.
100%.
I'd love to give
do
that a
it.
go.
I'm locked in.
Right. So yeah, I've literally just booted the game up for the first time. I've gone through the options. Everything should be set. New game. Okay. Language settings not a problem. Text will display properly upon changing back to the original language. Okay, that's fine. Ah, difficulty. Difficulty. Right. I'd love to just stick with basic, but I also feel like between the 2 of us, we should be going for expert.
But I will forewarn that this game is a cruel mistress. She is
Right, okay.
very difficult.
Well,
So I think, listen, I don't mind being a basic bitch. You know what I mean? Like I can live with that. But can you live with that? I don't know.
I mean, this is my first time ever playing this game, so maybe basics for the best. And I'll be honest, I have seen, I've seen the first couple episodes that you put up. You didn't make it look that difficult, but it did. Yeah, there's aspects of the game that can get quite confusing. Well, confusing is probably not the right word, but there's a lot more to this game than meets the eye, I think.
Yeah, it's deceptively difficult, I think.
Yeah. Right, we'll stick with basic. First time players, that's me. Or RPG
And I am an
recusants.
RPG enthusiast.
Yeah, oh, enthusiast, yeah.
Enthusiast, that's me.
Just insert
That's
recusant
me.
here. Amazing.
Awesome, let's go.
Right. Oh, the difficulty can be changed. Okay, so if things are a bit too much of a walk in the park because of our tactical prowess, we can always bump it up to expert later. That's good news.
Love that.
Are we starting basic? Yes. Okay. One day, in the small isolated town of Etria, an underground forest was discovered. I feel like this plot's going to sound very familiar to like some animes that I've seen, but I'll try not to make too many references, and we'll stick just to this story. Yes. The Radha, governors of Etria. Radha? Yeah. Governors of Etria issued a proclamation throughout the continent. Any able-bodied adventurer was invited to investigate the forest and explore its depths. But no matter how many came to investigate the dungeon, none gained the renown
Yeah.
that they sought. They didn't get it, whatever it is. As more adventurers tried and failed to conquer it, it came to be known by a new name, the Yggdrasil Labyrinth. You are the latest adventurer to journey to Etria in response to the Radha's proclamation. Okay. You have but one goal, explore the forest to win fame and fortune. Etria is at hand.
Amazing.
No pressure
We're
there.
at the Verda Plaza, and we're going to go to the Explorers Guild to set up a guild of ragtag guys and gals wanting to just win fame and fortune and not
I
die.
I am in love with this art style already. It does just look nice. Obviously, when we get into the Yggdrasil labyrinth and you see the forest backgrounds and stuff, you'll understand a little bit more. Because obviously, like Recusant, like you've played it, you know what I'm talking about. It just looks nice. The art style just fits really well. Okay,
The
sorry.
characters as well are super wholesome as well. Like, it just looks like a really pleasant little anime, you know?
That's
And the music's super chill.
it's a nice change for
It's
feel
great.
good vibes, I think. Oh,
Test your strength at the Explorers Guild.
haven't seen you before. I take it you came to check out the Yggdrasil labyrinth. That's right, we did. We're here for fame and fortune. Then welcome, friend. Not many guilds lately are admitting new adventurers. That's a shame. Those short-sighted losers care too much about trifles to do with real investigation. If you've got the guts, you should make a guild entirely for newcomers. Oh, we've got plenty of guts. 2 people's worth at the moment.
Absolutely.
There are loads of guys just sitting on their thumbs who join any guild that would take them. That's good. That's what we want. People with very low standards. How about it? Gonna make a guild?
Literally anyone.
What happens if
Yeah.
you hit no here? I'm guessing you just go back to town and the
Game
only
over.
option... Yeah, game over screen straight away. Great, then let's get started. Fantastic. Write what you want to call the guild in this ledger. Someday the world will know this name, so think carefully before choosing it. Oh, okay, let's try and keep this
Choose
as
the guild
appropriate as possible.
name.
Let's try and keep this as appropriate as possible, Drew. Don't go too overboard. Actually,
I'm saying nothing because I will influence you to some sort of negativity. So I'm gonna.
I didn't realise we could like name the guild as well. I don't even know where to start. Oh, we're limited for character space anyway at the top, by the looks of it. We've got 8 characters. I'm so uninventive. I wanted to put RPGRecusant or something, but that's going to be way too long.
GOON could just be it. DR.
Oh, there's not enough characters. What about Drew PG, a Drew playing game?
Yes.
Because I can't think of anything else. Drew PG.
Drew PGs with an S.
Do we want a little lowercase s at the end?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Drew PGs. Confirm. Is this
Yay!
acceptable? Not really,
Well,
but that's
who
what
knows?
we've got. Not a bad name. It's a terrible name. You can tell me. It's okay. I know. Now that you've got a guild, you'll need adventurers to fill it. Here we go. This is the bit that we have prepared for.
Yes.
Of course, you can go into the labyrinth
because
yourself.
we have the other 2 guys of
Of 3
3
lives.
lives.
Yeah, so Jay and Corey have submitted the classes that they'd like to be represented with, which is fantastic. So I've got a rough idea of what me and the lads are going to be building towards. And then Recusant, you've got your own stat pages ready, right?
Yes. I have my own stat page, and another friend of my channel, Doppelganger, Doppelganger, I should say, DJ. He's put together a list of his character class and skill points and things. So we're going to have a ragtag group of guys just looking for fame and fortune and good wine, I guess. I don't know, beer. Oh God.
I'm not much of a wine drinker in real life, but I think for the sake of the art style and everything in this game, I'm definitely feeling a goblet of red wine is doable.
Yes. Very toastable, very demure, very mindful.
But yeah, part of me didn't want to just metagame this the way that me and you probably would do normally, because obviously when you've played a handful of RPGs, you've played most of them in terms of leveling characters. Everything's like transferable, I guess. Even if things are done a bit differently, you can figure it out. So yeah, it's nice that
100%.
we've outsourced some of the other characters, so that the build isn't entirely like in our hands. I think it might make things a bit more interesting because it makes it a bit more down to earth and a bit more realistic to what we would be like if we like bandied together to try and take on the labyrinth.
100%, and it gives a bit more of like a D&D kind of flavor. Like we're all just making our party together and wandering down, but it's not just up to us what the characters level at or what they kind of wanna build towards. So yeah, should be good fun.
We'll see how this goes. Right, if
I
you've
think
got...
you should be the first member of the guild. That's my
Oh,
personal...
okay. Get whipping these ragtag bunch of adventurers into shape.
Hey, that's a great
Nice.
pun.
It's probably a bit too early because people don't know what I'm playing yet, but yeah. Right.
Bacon gas, leave a comment.
Get engagement. We need it. Right.
Please.
If you've got the stones, then register your own name as a member. Oh, I will. Don't you worry. We've got this planned out. More adventurers means more options open to you, and less of a chance of dying down there. Well, don't count your chickens. That's all I'm going to say. Think about it for a while and make sure you register a variety of classes into your guild. We've yeah,
So,
we've
register.
we've put some thought into it already. So yeah, okay, we'll start with me then. I'm going in as the Dark Hunter.
Good HP stat, decent TP if you want to even compare to the other classes.
Yeah,
level
it's.
1 you...
I haven't seen this screen yet. Like I've seen like the skill
skill
simulator, trees. Yeah, but I haven't actually seen the stats pages. So this is quite nice to look at. See, it's a nice rounded class actually. I mean, the fact that 7s are our lowest, man. Yeah, okay, I'm happy with that. But yeah, I'm going to be playing the Dark Hunter. Pinpoint lashes of their whip can weaken opponents. Use their skills wisely to turn the tide of battles. So yeah, from my understanding of what I've had explained to me, the Dark Hunter is all about debuffing enemies, and I think there's a couple of party buffs in there as well potentially. But yeah, so I don't think I'm going to be too much of a hard hitting character. I'm not particularly tanky, but I've got a lot of like crowd control that I can at my disposal.
Absolutely, and here we have our whip masters.
I kind of feel like hair-wise, this guy's probably closer to me. But I'm also pale with blue eyes, so maybe we just stick with this guy. Or maybe I just go blonde and blue eyes, and we'll just pretend that the boobs are accurate. Nah, okay.
Well, listen, however you wanna be, that is totally up to you.
I think we'll just stick with this guy. It's close enough, right?
Sure.
It could be this could end up being quite a sausage party. Actually, you did mention that before, didn't you? It didn't occur to me at the time that we've just recruited 5 guys for this party. There's no representation for anybody else.
But you know what? Like, sometimes you just gotta bring your bros into a forest for, a week, and just whatever happens in the forest stays in the forest. You know what I mean?
Sometimes it happens, and you just call it a lad's day out, and that's that. All right, that's me registered.
Registration complete. Okay. Do you want to register another adventurer?
Hang on a second. Slots left 29. How many parties? Oh, I suppose it's not parties necessarily. You get 30 characters, and you can assemble them into parties however you see fit. Wow. So I'd imagine people that really have like an in-depth knowledge of this game probably use all 30 slots, right? And they...
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's way too much.
Make lots of different builds and stuff.
That's way too much for me, but also I kind of want to try it out. Maybe. We'll see how we do in this, and we might have to have a second party's worth of like resource collectors or something. Should we do yourself next?
Yeah, so I'm going to be very on brand. I'm going to be the white mage / medic. So not very high stats overall. Like my average stats are 6, which is lower than your lowest.
Mm-hmm.
But I do have very high luck and very high tech, which is basically the MP stat. So
I have noticed your TP. If I just like flick up, you get an extra like. Is that 5? Sorry. Yeah, an extra 5 mana, basically, a TP over me, so, yeah.
I'm going to be the medic, and I will be here to heal the wounds and make everybody feel super, super healthy and alive. It's pretty much the only thing I'll be doing, but it's an important thing to be doing if you want to survive.
It's
Unskilled in battle, but their healing arts allow experienced warriors to survive the most difficult of battles.
it's kind of on brand because you're essentially here to guide me through the opening segment of this game as well, and to keep the party alive as a result, so that I don't make very silly mistakes. Oh wow!
I
Look,
think I will be
I love the
the
character designs for
middle
this.
portrait.
This one,
Yeah.
I think that's pretty good. Yeah, I like the red bag actually as well. Nice.
Yeah, it's giving like the emergency first aid kit
Yeah.
from The Office, you know.
But in a fantasy land, so instead of it being a plastic case with a little plus on it, it's a nice red
I will
satchel.
be recusant, please. Exactly, a little red
Right.
satchel, 100%,
We've got
and it just fits.
it's a shame we can't just stick like a little tongue out emoji or something at the end, just to use that last character space. No, we could do like an upside down exclamation mark.
I know, I'm easy. I'm happy
That's
out.
fine. Oh, I just realised I could have hit Z to just type with my keyboard. I've just spotted as I closed the menu, I saw it on the right hand side. That's kind of annoying.
It's
Right.
all good. We'll know for this guy.
Very true, very true. Should we put DJ in next?
Sure. Doppelganger is going to be a Landsknecht, which is basically the warrior class. They have very, very high HP, high damage and vitality, which also influences how much HP they have. High attack, high defense. Yeah, so just...
Yeah, these stats are all looking very, very straightforward. Punch something in the face to me. I'm on board with this. Masters of Sword
so very
and
much
Axe.
balanced warrior for the front line. Oh, sorry, I've cut across you.
No, it's okay. I wasn't actually supposed to say that out loud. That kind of slipped out. Oh, I can hit tab to look at... Oh, my lord. I could have preempted the skill menu as well. God, I should just look at the buttons on the screen. It's because... You know this about me. I just love stat pages. So I'm only really looking at this top right portion of the screen.
Listen, it's something me and you have in common. We have lots of different likes, but one of our common likes is a good old RPG screen and skill
God,
trees.
these
So,
games are just
listen.
they're about numbers in essence when you break it down. So it's like, yeah, when you've played as many RPGs as we have, this is all you're looking at. It's just these numbers and stats. Oh wow, So
I think number one.
I think these
some
ones
of
at
the
the
girls-
end are. What are these ones at the end? Are these like additional ones for the HD version or something? Because they feel very
Yeah,
different.
they're newer. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're newer ones. But then there's also like DLC ones. You could get a technical fifth or sixth one, but
Yeah, I might have to pick up the DLC for this later on if we do a second party, because I did notice that there's a couple classes down the bottom of the list that are greyed out, but they sound fun.
oh,
so-
they are. You do get them in the game. You just can't start with them.
Oh, I
So you get them
see.
in the base game.
Oh,
You
that's
get them in the
brilliant.
base game.
Okay, cool. I'm glad that that's the case. God, which one of these is more doppelganger? Do we think?
I think number one.
Yeah,
Number
Yeah.
one.
yeah,
It's
that's
a
for me.
cool dude.
It's a shame we can't give him a beard.
I know.
That's
but
fine.
not
Am I going to be able to
Will
fit?
doppelganger fit?
Can
for
I-
doppel?
I might.
PP?
I can do doppel, or I can do words.
J.
True. Dop J with a capital J in there. No, should we just call him Doppel? Actually, I quite like the idea of the warrior having a cute name like Doppel. Is he going to be upset with this?
I don't think so.
Nah, I like Doppel. Doppel's good. Oh yeah, I should have.
Nice.
Yeah, I could have literally just pressed this. You got a character limit of 9. Where did I get 8 from? I just can't count, apparently. All this talk about loving numbers, and I can't even count to 9. Right.
Listen, it's okay. It's okay. But that's my two compadres in.
Oh, now
Let's
I've got to
have a
try
look,
and
guys.
get Jay and Corey in here. So I did pitch to the boys the list of available classes, and I've had Jay come back and say he'd like to play a much more tanky role, and he's opted for Protector. I didn't really give them much background context because I didn't know myself, I'll be honest. So they've kind of gone into this character selection about as blind as I have. But yeah, Jay's opted for a protector, which the protector does what it says on the tin, really. It's high defense. The attack is quite high, I've noticed as well, but I'm guessing that's because their strength stat is also like up there. Holy Defenders of the Weak. Protector's sword and shield are invaluable tools when in the dungeon. Perfect. This is Jay. Well, I don't think this is quite Jay. I'm tempted to go for chainmail coif guy at the end here.
Yeah, he's giving Emperor protects, isn't he?
He's quite Space Marine. This guy's quite regal as well, I suppose, but nah, I think we'll change up the art style a little bit. We'll do something a bit different for Jay. Oh, I was waiting for it to pop up and say, nope, you've got to buy the DLC to use this skin. I was like, oh.
No.
Let's just type J. There we go. Oh, that was so much easier. I should have done that before. Okay, confirm. Yes. That's J registered, sorted. And then last but certainly not least, we have Corey coming in as the Troubadour, which is a bard. Lively dancers and singers who inspire the party. So there's going to be a lot of like buff spells. Just a quick look at these stats. I've noticed that the attack and defense isn't great, but really good luck and good tech as well. So
I think is it a tie with me, or do I have slightly higher tech?
I think you do. Yeah, you had higher tech.
But lower agility, I think it is. Yeah.
That makes sense, I suppose, for like a bard kind of class. And your TP is a little bit higher as well, obviously, because of the tech being higher. But yeah, I'm actually quite excited to see what Corey's build ends up being as the bard. So here we go. Right. God, does Corey want the grey hair? Real mellow looking, with the little leaf sticking out his mouth, maybe.
He just looks like a chill guy. He's just like, listen, I'm just here to strum my lute and have a nice time.
It's like the opposite of the Corey that I know in real life, but I'm also thinking maybe that's why I should go for it. Because, you know, Corey picked Troubadour because Bard is not a class that he'd normally pick in anything, but he says that it just sounds interesting for the sake of like the party comp to try it out and do something a bit different. Yeah, we'll go with this. Not Corey. No, let's just call it Corey. I think Corey does make a good bard.
He's entertaining, you know?
Yeah, but like I think personality-wise, you know, it's a fantastic bard. Just not in the conventional sense is probably the better way to word it. Right, so we're just sticking with the 5 for now, right? Because I think you said it does get quite like costly to start running 2 parties early on.
I think so. So we'll say no to that for now.
Okay, that's fine. We've got our 5. So do I head to organize now?
Formation, I believe it should tell you. Configure.
Oh, it does say at the top. Sorry, there we go. Call up a party of Drew PGs. A party of Drew PGs. Oh, that's so cool. I like that actually. I didn't like the name at first, but that's grown on me. Allow a member of Drew PGs to leave, retire, or rest. I don't think so. Formation. Form an adventuring party. Here we go. This is what we want. So 3 front line, 3 back line potentially. Does it let me place in specific slots? Okay, it does. So I'm thinking J probably center. This is... Sorry, I'm ordering this just for my own peace of mind, just so I know the roles. Like I put J in the center because he's the protector. That to me, that just makes sense in my head, if that's okay.
Yeah, no, I was literally going to say certain multi-hit abilities tend to hit adjacent, and so therefore the center is actually more often hit later on in the game.
Oh, so, I see. Yeah. So even if they targeted like me or Doppelganger, for example, Jay would still get hit because of the cleave effect is the way that I'd word it. Oh, I see. Yeah. So Jay being a bit more tanky. Does Jay get a taunt as a protector? I probably should have checked that.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, if anything, it will make us have to think a little bit more. Because obviously if we've got an enemy that does a lot of like cleaving attacks, Jay using provoke isn't going to be necessary. We'd be better off letting them... Yeah, we'll figure this out when we get into the game. Sorry, I'm already starting to metagame. Proceed with this party. Yes. Save me from myself. Oh. Yeah, can I...
Yeah, set that as party 1, 100%.
Oh, perfect. Okay. I thought that I was just being an idiot. I didn't realise. And then this is how we can quickly swap between... Yeah, brilliant.
Parties,
Okay.
100%.
I'm just picking up the UI now so that I don't spend too long faffing around later. So I'm guessing this is it for the guild screen, right? We're ready to go.
Yeah. I think when you go to leave, he'll basically set us on our first quest, which is to talk to the town hall and be like, we're here to call on the Rada's request.
Amazing. That's everything. You're ready to get started. Hope you can shake things up in this town and clear out some of the deadwood. Deadwood? I'm looking forward to the day the Drew PG's guild becomes known the world over. Me too, Guildmaster. Me too. Ah, here we go. Everything is now
And
open
now we
to
have
us.
everything else. Exactly.
Right, so we have rest and save at the inn. Healing at the apothecary, makes sense. Ooh, buying and selling goods. I think we're going to spend a lot of time in there. Knowing us too.
Yes, Shalika is 100% our
Right.
queen. So for characters, will I read all the female characters and you read all the male characters just for?
Oh, can do. Yeah.
Or do you want to read everybody? I don't mind.
I don't mind sharing the burden so that I don't like ruin my voice. I'm a bit annoyed at myself actually because we did say that we should try and do some actual voices for characters, but I think I was a little bit overwhelmed by the multitude. I don't have that much of a range for voices. I can kind of do.
There's literally no pressure, bud.
I can do deep voice or squeaky voice, and they're the two that I got, and that's not enough to cover multiple like characters or more than two.
It is all good, brother.
Do we need to stop off at the pub request, or was it?
We're technically newly licensed, so you can go in, but I'm pretty sure all the places will say, "Oh, you guys need to be like registered." Welcome. Don't think I've seen your faces in here before. You're new in town. If you're going down the labyrinth, you should visit the Rada Hall first.
Oh, okay. So that's pointing us. That's nice. Nice little bit of dialogue.
Every adventurer's got to go through the Rada Hall before they're officially recognized. Sorry, hon, but my hands are tied. I can't give you any work until then.
Your hands are tied. Quick, save the fair maiden. That's our first quest.
Once you're legit, come and see me again, alright? I'll be looking forward to it.
Oh, okay, so it still lets us like have a look at the screen, but we yeah, I think we should just crack on because I feel like I've wasted too much time. So yeah, we need to go to the Rada Hall, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no soliciting. This is Rada Hall, home to Etria's governing body. I assume, newcomers, that you are en route to investigate the forest. That we are. However, we don't recognise just anyone who manages to throw together a guild. Yeah, we are a bit ragtag. I honestly don't blame you for having questions. If you wish to become licensed adventurers, first complete the mission we give you. Okay. A new mission is available. Select Accept Missions from the menu to see the details. Okay. So do we... Right, so the Rada Hall is for missions, and then the pub is for quests. So
Yes.
is the pub going to be kind of like a...
Side quests.
I need some wolf
the Rada
pelts.
Hall is like the main quests.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Brilliant.
Literally exactly that.
As long as I just want to know what's happening, so I don't seem like a complete idiot. Adventurous initiation. New adventurers must be tested by mapping the first floor of the labyrinth. Meet the soldier on B1F for the details. Okay. Man, if you're not ready to accept a quest to go to the first floor of a dungeon, then you're probably in the wrong profession. Your mission is to create a map of the first floor of the labyrinth as an initiation. Those who cannot accomplish this elementary task are better off staying out of the forest. Yeah, that's what I just said.
You agree?
I'm glad that we're all on the same page here. This is fantastic. Explore the first floor, map everything you see there. This method will be useful later. Here's a small map to start you off. Fill in the rest of the details as best you can. Obtained labyrinth map. God, our first item unlock. That's how it's all happening. Now go to the forest and get the details from the soldier on the first floor. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Okay, so hang on. After I said that, I want to crack on. File a report after I complete it. So this is how you turn in missions.
Yeah.
The report, and then tell Roger about monsters and items you discover.
Which will get you like unlocks and tell you how to, you know, it's basically like a Pokedex and
oh, brilliant.
An item compendium as well. So like if you're like, oh, I got this random thing, if you go in and look at it, it'll say, oh, you got this from this monster.
Yeah, it's
etc. etc.
I guess it gives you like a little rarity or something maybe as well. Like, I don't know.
Now, do you want to upgrade our people's equipment before we venture down?
Oh, we did start with $1,000 actually, and also we can meet Shilaka as well, which I'm very excited about. I'm guessing this is where we need to go, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.